Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are diving into some new releases from Charlotte Tilbury, including her holiday face palette release. Super stoked to try it out and see what my thoughts are. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look and what products I used from Charlotte Tilbury, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, we are in the midst of holiday releases, and I just placed an order with Charlotte Tilbury because she's released the 5-minute Hollywood on the go face palettes for the holidays. So I got the lighter one, which, can we appreciate this packaging? This is gorgeous. I'm a texture person, so it's kind of like a weird texture for me. It's kind of soft, but then it's kind of like rough too, but absolutely mesmerizing. I really appreciate this color because it's her traditional pillow talk. We all know it if you know Charlotte Tilbury, but there's also a darker palette. The color story on this is very subdued, pinky tones. Really love this. So this is the Pretty Glowing Beauty Hollywood Instant Look and Palette in a palette, 5-minute Hollywood face on the go. I mean, in theory, sure. However, I do not take 5 minutes to get ready. I wish. I might get 20 minutes and be done. But so there's a smoky shade, an enhance, and a brighten, so inner corner shimmer. There's a face powder, bronzer, blush, and a glow. So kind of it says glow blush, but I call that a highlighter. And then also she just re-released her foundation. So I already had the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, but I did also declutter that because it was expired. I picked up a new one. And this one, so the packaging is the same, except it's boldened blurring. So stays all day and night, weightless blurring, full coverage. This is not the first time I've used it. I did use it the other day, and I don't like how it looked with the primer I used, so we're changing the primer today. But powder blur technology, second skin, biomimetic pigments, and Phyto Youth Essence. So it's supposed to be flawless looking skin, pores appear reduced. Apparently those are two different statements. Transfer proof, sweat proof, humidity proof, which I've talked about it. I'm going to be testing makeup for my wedding in April, and it's going to be warm. Not hot, but warm. Skin feels smoother and more hydrated. Wrinkles appear reduced. Skin looks more even. Improves the look of skin while you wear it. Okay, awesome. That's all on the side of the box here. So I almost threw that away and I was like, no, let's keep it just in case. I'm glad I did. But then I have a couple other things that I picked up, like the new Plumpgasm. So this is the Plumpgasm in the shade Strawberry Chocolate. This one I think has glitter in it. So we're going to play around with that. And then she released a new setting spray. So on my table, I have her normal Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Love, love, love. This is literally my 6th, 7th, 8th bottle. And I just repurchased this in the larger size, but she's released the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Matte Blur. So mattify, smooth, set all day. And then this one also has the ball bearing in it, kind of like the Huda Beauty one. So I'm interested to see what this looks like. Oh, and the Urban Decay Mattifying also has a ball bearing in it. And that one, if you don't shake it vigorously enough, you end up with white spots. That video was interesting. But we're going to dive in. We're going to see what they're all about. I am not going to do my traditional swatches because there's literally 3 shades. So might as well go ahead, swatch those. So Smoke is kind of like a tan, and then Enhance is kind of a satin, and then, ooh, that one's beautiful and shimmery. This one is Brighten. So let's go ahead and swatch those right here. Okay. Crazy enough, I would still put that in my crease area, even though it's got kind of a sheen to it, and then mattify the outer corner. We'll see. Let me go ahead, prime my eyes, and then we'll dive in. Okay, guys, eyes are primed, and we're going to dive in. I'm going to pop into Smoke. This one's going to be on my fluffy crease brush. We're going to put it in the crease in the outer V. I have a couple of her face palettes, and I really enjoy them. There's one that's just blush, bronzer, and highlight, or maybe it's just blushes and highlight. I can't remember. But I know I've hit pan on those, and they would travel with me everywhere. I love a nice face palette that's quick and easy to use. It also cuts down on what I have to pack. And I have my trip with Emily coming up where we're going to Paris for a week for a wedding, but then we have a couple, so we're staying at the chateau for the wedding, but then after that we have 2 different Airbnbs and we're staying in different parts of Paris just to kind of maximize our trip. So packing light is a good idea because then it's easy to pack back up when we like go to a different Airbnb. But also when I'm thinking about Paris, I'm not doing overly dramatic, colorful looks either. I'm going to keep it a little bit more subdued, and maybe this palette is that part of my makeup routine. So we'll see. Easy enough. Got a little bit of a smokiness. Okay, now into enhance. This one I'm tempted to pick up just on my middle finger and place it in the center. I mean, why not? It's kind of a sheen, but there is nothing saying you cannot apply your makeup with your fingers. Has a little bit of a sheen, nothing too crazy. I will go ahead and pick it up with my fluffy crease brush just to like kind of place it on that brown shade. Just packing it on. Muted, subdued, very light. And then into brighten. This one on my ring finger, and this is going to go all over the eye. Very minimal. There's part of me that's like, do I need the darker palette? Probably not. And it's kind of like a purpley shade. I'll pop it up on screen. But this is very toned down. I don't hate it though. Okay, you guys, I did go ahead and prime my face. We're now going to dive into the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have mine in shade 7 Cool. I don't remember if this is my shade. We'll find out. We'll just do one side for right now. That should be good. That may have been too much foundation. I should have just done one pump like I usually do. Okay. It may not be the right shade match, but it's fine. It's a little bit more yellow than I remember, but it's fine. But I think I had thrown my bottle away before I got the shade. This is how I know I have too much foundation, because it's leaving an imprint of my foundation brush. We'll fix that here in a second. It's starting to blend. It's fine. It's fine. We'll fix it. When you have too much foundation and you need to like take some off, I always take my dampened beauty sponge and let it soak it up. It'll help get some of the excess out, and it'll also help make your makeup look a little bit more natural. And it's blurring into, but do you remember the trend? And I mean, it still pops up on my TikTok all the time where they're just like a whole slather of foundation and then rubbing it in with their hands. That's just not my vibe. It's just too much. It looks nice. It's more full coverage than I usually go for like recently, but I don't hate it. And it does have kind of a blurring effect. We'll do less on this side and see the comparison of less is more, because I might have messed up. It's fine. It's okay. So we'll just do the one pump here and like a little dot right here. It is kind of like a thick formulation. I do like the other foundation that she has, which is I absolutely love the Beautiful Skin. This one is gorgeous. I don't know what this foundation is like my vibe anymore. So this side I just did the one pump and still got a really good coverage. I am going to, where's my sponge? Still press this in with the sponge just because I did it on the other side. And it doesn't hurt to see if it'll remove excess that doesn't need to be there, but also it'll help press it into the skin. It does look nice. The palette has bronzer in it, but I did pull out my Hollywood contour wand, which shade medium deep. I love this contour. This is probably, I think, my third one, but I also got a deeper shade when I was in Germany. I don't need a lot for underneath the chin. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need to also do underneath here because we have a powder bronzer. Now, because we also have the powder bronzer and powder blush, I'm gonna go ahead and do concealer. I'm gonna set my face with my Huda Beauty setting powder, and I'll be back for the rest of it. Okay, face is set, and to kind of calm down the color, I did use my Cherry Blossom Cake from Huda Beauty. This will help to brighten and like change the tone of my foundation if it's not the right shade. So appreciate that. Now to dive in, like, do I finish my eyes or do I do my bronzer blush? We'll finish the eyes real quick and then we'll do bronzer and blush. All right, so popping back into smoke. This one's just going to be on my little tiny compacted smudge brush. I'm very tempted to pick up the darker shade for this palette. I was like, oh, I should be able to get away with that. No, I think this is for like fair and light skin. And when I tan, I'm a little bit darker. I mean, it's light and it's pretty and I could definitely use this for work, but I think the other tones would also, like, I'd get more use out of it. The other thing, like, I'm looking at this shimmer and I'm like, it's cute, but as someone who absolutely loves shimmer, it's not quite cutting it for me. Like, I'm looking at what I have in my drawer and I'm like, I do have this one from Charlotte that I would absolutely... This might be too intense. We'll see. I also love the packaging on this. Like, her packaging is stunning, you guys. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted. All right, so on my fluffy crease brush, we're gonna go back into smoke. And just right here on the outer corner. Like, if you're looking for minimalistic, this is definitely it. And like, it's pretty. I don't know that I'm in love with it. So I have the Hypnotizing Pop Shot in Pillow Talk Diamonds. I hope it's not too dark. I mean, it's got more of a hue to it. It added some more shimmer, like, compared to this one, and I've got the pinky tones in here. It's doing its thing. Okay, I'm happy now. All right, now we need to do bronzer, blush, and highlight. So popping into the bronzer. So the other thing is, there is a face powder in here. I haven't always been a huge fan of the face powder. Let me grab my brush real quick and pop into the face powder real quick. This I'll use like underneath the eye because it'll kind of brighten it a little bit. Probably should have done that before I set my face. It's not my favorite like under eye setting powder because of my crinkles. It's fine. All right, going into the bronzer with my ginormous bronzer brush. Okay, we've got some good color payoff. Just trying to stamp it into place before I go and blend it out, because when I started to blend it out, it started to look like it was disappearing. Let's warm up the face a little bit. Okay, so a little bit more warmth and we're good. Now into the blush. So this one is a matte blush and it looks a little bit cool tone, which Pillow Talk is a cool tone shade. I always start in the back and then start bringing it forward. It's very light. Pretty. Just like a kiss of color, which is fine. It's a very light palette. Alright, and then into Glow Blush, which, let's go ahead. That is a very subdued highlighter. Ooh, okay. We're gonna put that in the inner corner in the brow bone, and if I need to break into my highlight drawer to pick something else, we will. And don't get me wrong, I love Charlotte Tilbury face palettes, but this one is not, like, this one's not my favorite. It's just like a touch of color. I mean, it's giving a nice payoff. It's not beaming. It's fine. Y'all will have to let me know if you're picking this up or if you just passed on it. I mean, Hourglass just released their face palettes. I picked two of those up. Now we've got the Charlotte Tilbury ones. Like, are you even into face palettes? I like it because it makes it easy to travel with. It's pretty. It's just like a subtle glow. Okay, let me go ahead, do brows, liner, mascara, and I will be back because I have the setting spray and lip gloss. Okay, you guys, everything is done with the exception of setting spray and lips. And we're gonna try out the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Matte Blur, which got the ball bearing. Gotta shake this vigorously. Like, I don't know, is it like a milky color? I'm not getting the top off of this. It's fine. Okay. I always like to dry it with my fan before I press it in. I'm excited to see how it works because we are going to be outside today. Jamie, Rob, and I are going to go to Oktoberfest in Portsmouth. We're going to be outside, so I want to see how it lasts. Now, we do have the Big Lip Plumpgasm Super Size Maximize Lip Gloss in the shade Chocolate Strawberry, or Strawberry Chocolate. I do like that it's got like, if you wanted to hang it on your Christmas tree as just kind of like a little stocking stuffer, if Christmas is your holiday. And I love the Plumpgasm. I have it in the original Pillow Talk and I have it in the medium shade. Both are gorgeous. I love the packaging. And this has glitter in it. Ooh, okay. Very shiny. Let's see. So I think because it's kind of like still a clear shade, whereas Pillow Talk and medium, the light and the medium, both have color to it. So there is like a pinky shade, but I feel like I need a lip liner underneath this. So I did grab out my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Pillow Talk medium. Let's go ahead and line the lips. I need to sharpen mine. Not this deep of a color. Too late now. I'm just trying to kind of like feather it a little bit. I think it's a little bit deeper of a shade than I planned on using today, but it's fine. All right, into Strawberry Chocolate. It is so glossy and juicy. Their Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Plumpgasm lip gloss is one of my favorites. And now with the glitter, it's mesmerizing. I can't use it for work. I'll just still use my light shade for work because glitter's not authorized, but this is stunning. Absolutely love this. I may not be a huge fan of the face palette and I might pick up the deeper shade, but this, I need this in more shades. I need this in a variety of like, this is so gorgeous. I love the minty effect on my lips. I love how my lips look and feel when I use this lip plumper. And there's been some lip plumpers in the past that I've tried and I'm like, ooh, who's buying this? Who's using this? This? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This will probably be the lip gloss. Am I using lip gloss for the wedding? I know it's gonna go with me in my makeup bag. It's gonna go with me to Paris too. Like this, yes. That one is a must. If you buy nothing else for the holidays and you like a lip plumper, Strawberry Chocolate. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I do like how my makeup turned out. The palette, I wanted to love it. I really did. And I was looking at the deeper shades and I'm like, do I need the deeper one? So I'm looking at the deeper shades. Okay, granted, blush, bronzer, gonna be deeper. The shades in here, yeah, I could get behind this. I probably should have picked that one up. I think I will be, do I need to place an order to order this? I don't know that I need it, but I kind of want it. Because even the middle shade, where this pink satiny shade, the one in the deeper palette looks like it's glitter. It doesn't look like it's a satin shade. And so looking at this, the deeper palette, they're saying is for like nighttime. So they use the lighter palette on her, and then they use the deeper palette to like, okay, I'm confused. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Are you picking up this palette? Do you need it in your collection? I do love the packaging. This is so aesthetically pleasing. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the packaging. However, the shades, they're light. The blush is pretty. I probably could use a deeper shade. And I wouldn't say I'm light fair. And it doesn't say that it's for light or fair. It's just a lighter blush. If you want that just barely there blush, like maybe this is it. Let me know your thoughts. Are you picking it up? Is it your cup of tea? Are you passing on it? Did you like the deeper one? Put it in the comments. Let's deliberate. The foundation, I do think that my skin looks blurred, but it also is thicker of a formula than I've been using lately. And like I said, I love the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I absolutely love that one. So I will be testing that one for the wedding. But this is a little bit like heavier. Maybe in the summer, this would have been my go-to foundation for like out in the humidity and the heat. Like, I don't know if it's my winter foundation because it is a little bit thicker. My skin looks a little blurred, but I don't know that I'm in love with it. And I didn't, so the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, I wasn't reaching for it all the time. It wasn't my go-to foundation. And I'm wondering if, like, do I need this? Like, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. My skin does look nice, But as I've gotten older, I have changed the foundations that I'm gravitating to. So I'm not completely sure I'm in love with it, only because my preference has changed. That makes sense? And the setting spray we will try out today, I will try and remember to update the drop down box to see how my makeup lasted throughout the day. But I have high hopes for a mattifying setting spray. I love the one from Urban Decay. I enjoy the one from Huda Beauty. Now we have the one from Charlotte. And her main setting spray, the original Airbrush Flawless, it's almost gone. I have a new bottle. This is one of my favorites. I travel with this all the time. I absolutely love it. I still have my little trial size or travel size that I will fill up before I like go on vacation. So this is my tried and true and really enjoy it. I'm really hoping that the mattifying lives up to the hype as well. I'm just kind of bummed it came out in fall and winter time frame when it's getting cold and I can't really like test it in the summer and warm months, but it's fine. We'll try it out again. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications to new videos. If you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.